was a Northeast tour, and so what new things have you come across here at Northeast, and what did you perceive as the artist here in Northeast about gender equality?
I have noticed more men in public spaces. I have noticed more men represented in the media. I have seen more men also dancing, which is quite unusual. In Europe, it's more women dancing. So I wonder a little bit, where are the women? Can we empower them? Yeah.
What would be a message to the viewers who are watching? Maybe some of the many people have come to watch the performance, right?
So the main message for us was to show that we are really, despite our differences, we are very, very similar. And what makes us different one from the other is not gender, but it's mostly our personality. So we wanted to show how funny and how ugly and how unique we are as persons, but not because of gender, but because of who we are.
I'm really happy we are getting to share equality and bring dance to many new audiences across the Northeast. We started in Aizawl, now we're in Itanagar, and we'll go to Shillong as well. And I think for me as a dancer and creator, it's very important to find new communities with whom I can share dance, because when we dance, I think all these topics that we talk of that are very hard and everything that we are trying to fight for, I think it's much easier when we share dance together, because we're trying to understand one another, sharing space, and dancing together really brings us together.
And yesterday, you guys also did a workshop in Adranathan College. What can you tell us more about that?
So with the workshops that we've been sharing, we are really trying to bring people freedom of expression, because sometimes we're very inhibited, we're shy, we're trying to be at the back. So we're trying to give people through dance more freedom in how to move or how to take space, like are we like this or am I here? And I think dance and working through the body is a great way to use these, to tackle these topics, like are we actually equally sharing space? So we were able to talk about this with the college students as well, and it was a beautiful discussion.
This giving out such kind of messages, equality through dance form is quite new in Arunachal, in Itanagar especially. So many of the dancers also came from Itanagar. So any word of a piece of advice you like to give, like how to bring such messages through dance forms?
I think the dancers who joined us were really beautiful movers, all with their own stories on how they come into dance as well, and we all have different backgrounds. And I think for anyone who wants to create and connect with the people, it's really be brave enough to tell your own story, because our stories are really important and really valuable. And I honestly believe us from the Northeast don't get to tell our stories enough. So it's really important that we add to this story, that we keep adding all together and we try to find spaces for one another.
Thank you so much.
So the workshop was themed, I think, mostly on equality and like how you make spaces for all kind of people and all kind of opinions and thoughts. So that was a very beautiful thought that we all went with. I think it was very healing for all of us to come together and express ourselves without being judged or without being, mocked about, or even like silence also was really appreciated. So we, along with movement, we also like learned to kind of pause and reflect and like be more, be more aware of our responses to our body. And also the greatest thing I've learned is communication does not have to be always verbally. It doesn't have to be always verbal. There are non-verbal communications which I think all of us should like at least try and learn, because there are so many people out in the world who cannot speak for whatever is their circumstances. So yeah, I think it was a very wonderful and holistic workshop.
The dancers or the artists, they executed really good, and yes, they executed the message and we got it. I loved it, and I think as Arunachali, we should be ready to face new things. This was very new, like I said, new to me, and I enjoyed it. I learned, I got the message. It's about like they said, there's nothing much difference between female or male. I don't know क्या था, लेकिन अच्छा लगा हमको. and it was very calm, it was very peaceful, and yes, I'm happy and I'm going back happy after seeing this. Thank you.